Hi everyone, I would like to start talking about the fact that students are considered as successful language learners once they can translate from one language to another, that is seen in the grammar translation method. But within that, it is more than that, that learning a foreign language is about being able to communicate ideas and to express themselves into that target language. On the other part, the direct method tells us that teachers cannot explain or translate unknown words or concepts, but they have to demonstrate them. So we think that allows the students to get confused and to have misconceptions about those unknown words.
Another aspect we think is not useful nowadays is found in the audiolingual method, and it basically says that the purpose of language learning is to learn how to use language to communicate. This principle is not wrong at all, but the context where this is used is the real problem, because in this method little conversations are like the proof that the students are learning, but we forget that knowing a language doesn't always mean being able to speak. There are people who are able to hear properly or write perfectly, but have difficulties with the speaking skill. Also, we found some techniques very old-fashioned, like the dialogue memorization and the repetition drill, because we are not looking for robots nowadays. We are trying to make students able to communicate and produce their own speech, and we think those techniques are not helpful for this.
Well, I'm going to talk about the silent way method. It is a method that is based on autonomy and active participation of the students. I am going to mention one of the principles that I consider is not good when applying it, and it is one of the first one. When the teacher starts with basic knowledge and sounds, but what happens next? On the one hand, the silence can be positive so that the student is forced to reflect and self-correct. But on the other hand, I don't think that silence is positive for the part of pronunciation and oral comprehension, since the student doesn't have a reference to produce the words, and because of this, classes classes can become boring or monotonous when it comes to learning, and that learning will be more difficult.